season. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff looking right. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
49-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. 13. 54.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Check. Watch 54. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for the touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Diablos 30, Tigers 21. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the 32-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, Scott. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tigers.
The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop.
Tackled by D. Ford. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
Off play action. Scott steps away to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But it'll be second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Scott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Scott now, off the play fake. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Operating from the gun, Scott. He's going to look deep for more, and that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, Scott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Scott. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his kick here is good. And that'll move them back within 6 now. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On now is the punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And taken right on the 30. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
Number 22.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Here's 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Intended for DJ Moore. A.J. Boye on the coverage.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Off the play fake. Scott. And this is caught. He hits more. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Down, Chicago.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds. His first career touchdown pass, and, you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate. Save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way.